Okay, this is Learn the Burner. I'm Garrett,
And this is Neville.
and we're going to do Godzilla, the final part,
Dahlia.
with a vengeance.
Brr.
So I kind of watched the three animated Netflix ones.
Yeah.
Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle, and Godzilla the Planet Eater.
What do you think?
Um, well, I didn't much like them because there was too much talking, too much
Oh,
people standing around talking about what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do it, and then
emotions and stuff. It's the main
yeah.
way.
I mean, it wasn't bad. Okay, it's not bad, but I'm kind of hard. Maybe I'm kind of hard to. It wasn't exactly for me because there was too much talking, too many just people standing there. Um,
I know
so
you
I
want
kind of skimmed
Godzilla.
it.
You want Godzilla on the
Yeah,
screen all the time.
but yeah, the Godzilla parts though on the screen were great. Like I fast forwarded straight through the boring stuff, played the cool parts. Those parts were awesome. Godzilla was huge. It was crazy. Um,
Didn't he end up like blowing up like a biatch at the end?
I think I fell asleep actually and didn't get to see the very, very, very end.
Busted.
Yeah, I probably watched about 20% of each movie and then skimmed through the boring parts. But I can see that there are definitely going to be people that like them because they're very like military type movies, where they're like, this is the plan, this is how we're going to execute it.
Roll the
The,
tanks out. That's an
the
order.
Yeah, very like systematic or whatever you call it. But
Yes.
I'm more just like the Godzilla, screaming the just the
Where's all the kaiju stuff?
that's what I want from a Godzilla movie. And I also watched Shin Godzilla. I say watched, but I mean started watching, figured out there was too much talking, too many close-ups of people's faces,
Yeah.
and too I don't know, that one was kind of the graphics are very questionable. But I mean that one was probably good too, but that was
Very systematic.
yeah. So Shin Godzilla, a lot of people, a lot of character stuff going on, which is not bad, I guess, but it's just not what I wanted personally. But I absolutely loved the Shin Godzilla though. That was my favorite Godzilla I've ever seen because it was like scary looking. Like its teeth are all jagged and its mouth went up like Tim Burton. It went up like past his eyeballs. Oh, and its mouth opened like horizontally, like Predator kind of.
What the fuck?
Do
He
you
was
remember that?
evolving. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was just a different, and like it had the weird people thing growing out of the tail at the end, which was really weird, but it was just very like scary, and it was just a totally different Godzilla than I've seen. But also like the animated Netflix 300-meter tall one, just because he was so big. But
Yeah.
like that was just kind of the same Godzilla, just way bigger. The Shin Godzilla was like a totally different, like freaky looking Godzilla.
Yeah. A new interpretation of the same old monster.
Yeah, which I liked. That was nice.
Do you
But each
uh
Godzilla movie, but
do you skip through the cutscenes of video games?
the cutscenes of video games.
Yeah. You like spam through the dialogue options.
Oh, do I do that? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%, almost all the time. Yes.
I figured.
Yeah. There's only a couple times where I don't do that, and that's if the game really gets my attention, and that's kind of hard. Like probably BioShock. Though that story stuff is great. That might be it.
That's your only favorite game. Well,
Hmm.
I don't know this.
Oh, Alien Isolation. Actually, that game. The
Well, that
you
didn't
know
even
this
have like options to skip. Like the story
did it?
happened
Oh,
around
yeah, that's true. Trying to remember, but yeah, I usually do skip game stuff. Just uh,
yeah. I usually like watch it twice, like reload and look for the extra options and shit.
whoa. Okay, yeah, we're
That's
totally different people then. Okay, so let's pick up with.
Shin
Okay, so
Megami Godzilla.
Shinigami, take one more potato chip and eat it.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Uh, record one more podcast and edit it. I don't know.
talking about? And edit it. Okay, so next up, is the last Japanese film of Godzilla so far. Came out in 2018, called Godzilla the Planet Eater, which is the third movie in the animated like set of movies.
The Netflix exclusive Godzilla sellout rights
Yes,
movie. Yeah.
exactly. Following the destruction of Mechagodzilla City, the remaining Bilisaldo on the atrium demand justice for Haru, destroying what they saw as necessary to defeat Godzilla. The humans disagree, believing Haru exposed the Bilisaldo's true intentions of assimilating Earth. The Bilisaldo revolt and shut down the ship's engine room, forcing the ship to run on secondary batteries for the next 2 days. On Earth, Haru learns that Dr. Martin and Yuko is rendered brain dead with the nanometal in her body, keeping her alive. He also learns that those treated by the Haltua survived the nanometal's attempt to absorb them, with Metphys deceiving the survivors into believing their survival was divine intervention. When confronted by Haru about converting the remaining humans, Metphys reveals his plan to bring the Exif's god to Earth and needs Haru's help to make it possible. Dr. Martin advises Haru to hide until tensions ease.
So there's a religious backstab going on here.
It seems like it, but it seems more like the guy is making that up, though, to trick them. I'm
Like
kind of
trying to
confused.
summon Ghidorah or something.
Maybe. I don't know. This movie, I don't know. Haru is escorted to a remote camp by the Haltua twins, Mena and Miana. Miana explains privately to Haru that her people have no concept of hatred and that their concept of life revolves around winning or losing. She tells Haru that he is losing and offers to connect life with him, but he turns her down. Oh.
No.
When Mania later the same offer, he realizes it was she who had rescued him, not her sister Miana, and accepts. Miana discovers Metphys telepathically communicating with and Indurf, the Exif, briefly revealing his plans before capturing her as she telepathically contacts Haru and Mena.
Wow.
So there's some stuff going on. I don't know what that stuff is, but it's definitely going on. Uh-oh, did I drop you?
No, I was coughing.
Oh, okay. I heard like a microphone drop noise.
I had the coof.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. But I still now got to edit this me asking you about it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. Is it that loud? Should I never do that again?
uh, it's okay if you can. Either way, I don't know because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it won't show up. I don't know.
We will find out.
Metphys later conducts a ritual with his followers in conjunction with the Endurf to summon their god Ghidorah, who to defeat Godzilla. You're right. So he's trying to summon Ghidorah.
Yes, sir.
Ghidorah manifests as a shadow on Earth and partially through singularities, devouring Metphys' followers and destroying the atrium. Okay.
Rip.
Classic summoning gone wrong.
Rest in pepperonis right there.
Ghidorah then proceeds to attack Godzilla, who is helpless against the intangible monster as its heads bite Godzilla and drain his energy. Dr. Martin concludes that Ghidorah's true form exists in another plane of existence and is being guided by someone in their universe. Haru finding it to be Metphys, who had replaced his right eye with the amulet he prepared with the nanometal. Okay, so Metphys is a multi-dimensional dude now. He can see
I don't know. I
Ghidorah's
think
plane.
just Ghidorah is the multi-dimensional creature.
Oh, well,
Did I
thought
mishear that?
Metphys.
Pretty sure Ghidorah is the one from another universe.
No, yeah, Ghidorah is, but he's being guided by somebody on this plane, which ends up being Metphys because he has an amulet in his eyeball.
That sounds
And
like he
he's
just found an amulet that was from another universe or something.
well, there was something about an amulet in the first movie, like she lost it, and it was some sort of special. I don't know, but it's coming back up, and Metphys has it, and he may be using it to control Ghidorah. Maybe.
I'm thinking it's kind of like a Prometheus situation where they find something and then they go and summon it, and then it kind of bites them in the ass.
He
and
just
finally,
wakes up and he beats the robot.
Why did you wake me up? You know, like the engineer.
Yeah, he's just like, ah.
I've been
Ah,
looking to kill
so funny.
somebody for a long time, you know? So,
Oh, he's like, where's my coffee? Need
exactly. Where's the
it.
nearest Starbucks?
Metphies proceeds to reveal that his people devoted themselves to Ghidorah since learning the absolute truth that their universe is finite and fated to destruction, having worked to offer the monster planets to feed on. Proceeding to telepathically assault Haru, Metphies explains that the humans' hatred towards Godzilla made him an ideal offering and tells Haru that he must submit himself to Ghidorah as its witness to enable its full manifestation. Okay, so basically, the Metfee guy is saying, hey, telepathic chick, you need to basically worship Ghidorah so Ghidorah can come to this plane and kill Godzilla.
What a
Okay.
nice guy. Multi-dimensional creature.
uh, Mana and Dr. Martin uses the Haltuan God's egg to psychically reach Haru and reveal how to stop Ghidorah. Haru learns that Metphies orchestrated the deaths of the Tai Ce exploration party so that they could be saved. At the time, Haru recalls the charm he lost the day he fled from Earth as a boy. It's weird. At the same
Is that
time,
the necklace?
Haru recalls the charm he lost the day he. Yes, it is the necklace. That's the amulet. Okay.
Haru.
I thought it meant charm like he was charming, and he's not charming anymore.
It's a beautiful
But
boy.
now he's just like mopey.
All right. I can dig it. I can dig it.
Its image of flowers remind him of the meaning of the name spring and the power of hope to overcome despair. Haru then
Wah,
breaks
wah,
free
wah.
and cracks Metphi's amulet, causing Ghidorah to become affected by Earth's physics and can be ultimately defeated by Godzilla. Metphies dies during Haru and wait, Metphies dies, telling Haru that Ghidorah will always be watching him as long as he lives. Ugh. Time passes as survivors bury their weapons and integrate into Hatua society, with Mina pregnant with Haru's child. Wow, what?
They got it on. When? When did
Ugh,
that happen?
they're not even married.
I know, huh?
Unless they got married. Anyways,
I'm sure they got married. They would.
definitely. What is this? PG-13? They definitely did.
I think it's PG-13 for real.
Oh. Dr. Martin tells Haru that he got the last remaining Vulture mech working, having discovered how to use Mechagodzilla's nanometal in Yuko's body as to rebuild civilization as it was. Haru's right eye stings, hearing Metphi's voice that this turn of events would ensure Ghidorah's eventual return to their reality, taking Yuko with him, telling Mana that there are times when people face a day where they choose to fight a losing battle. Haru provokes Godzilla into destroying him and all traces of the living nanometal for the good of the Hauta. In a post-credit scene, Mana shows signs of advancing age, which a group of children conduct a ritual honoring Haru, placing knotted strings representing their fears into a fire under a wooden effigy of a vulture mech. Ooh, that's sad. So Haru had a link with Ghidorah. So Haru's existence was putting everybody in danger. So he killed himself.
What the fuck? I was like, what's a vulture mech? Like,
The Vulture mech is basically the robotic jets that they were using at the beginning, like
yeah.
their helicopter jet things.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, what does Godzilla Planet Eater Ghidorah look like?
Just fucking like it looks like Shinron from Dragon Ball Z. It's crazy.
Oh, hey,
It's
it
like
totally does.
giant, massive.
It looks exactly like Shinron.
Golden Shinron with three heads.
That's funny. Okay, so that was the last and most up to date Japanese Godzilla movie. So 1 year later in America, another Godzilla movie comes out.
Oh yeah. Can't stop this money train.
And this is the second movie following the Breaking Bad Godzilla, the one where Godzilla goes
Yes.
out in the desert with a hoodlum.
The night sky.
Perhaps.
Clearly.
So, 2019 Godzilla King of the Monsters, American made film, made by Michael Dougherty.
Dougherty, dirty, dur.
Here's the plot. 5 years after the existence of giant monsters, now called Titans, was revealed to the world, Dr. Russell which is a girl, which is the chick that played in The Conjuring, the lady that played in The Conjuring.
I am proud to admit I've never watched one of those.
The Conjuring?
Never.
You know,
Will,
talk.
never have, never will.
Why?
They're silly, right? They're like silly jump scare movies.
I love The Conjuring. The Conjuring is
They're
not
like,
a jump.
here it goes, the violin. You know, like I'm not.
Okay, well, there are some jump scares, yes, but I still like that movie.
Well, teach their own. Completely separate people.
A paleobologist working for the Titan Study Organization Monarch and her daughter Madison witnessed the birth of a larva called Mothra. Oh boy. Emma calls Mothra using, which is a device that emits a frequency to attract or alter Titan behavior. A group of eco-terrorists led by Alan Jonah attacks the base and kidnaps Emma and Madison while Mothra flees and pupates under a nearby waterfall. Okay, so you're on board?
Yeah, we got an escaping Mothra.
Have you seen this movie?
Yes, one time in the theaters,
Yes, this movie
but
is
wasn't
best
Mothra
in
underneath?
theaters.
Yeah, it was really good in the movie there. But
Yes, this is a movie theater movie right here.
wasn't Mothra in the ice, or are we talking someone later? Mothra was like in
No,
the jungle, right?
no, Mothra was in a cave and then it flew out and it went to a waterfall. There was one in the ice. We haven't gotten to it yet, but it was definitely Ghidorah in the
Not
ice.
Mothra.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler, yeah.
Forever, always spoilers.
Monarch scientists Dr. Sarazawa and Dr. Graham.
Monarch, like
Yeah.
monarch butterfly. Hmm.
No, Monarch is like the group, the make-believe group in the
Yes.
movie.
The butterfly symbol.
Like the Avengers, but not the Avengers.
Oh, I'm well aware of Monarch.
Dr. Mark Russell, Emma's ex-husband and Madison's father, try to help track them down. Mark is reluctant at first due to his hatred towards Godzilla, but he blames whom he blames for the death of his son Andrew, but eventually agrees. The Monarch
Godzilla
team.
killed my father. I remember this movie very well. It was like deliberate gender role fluffs. Like, I don't know.
Wait, what?
I thought it was funny.
What do you mean?
Like the strong female lead in this movie is like talks down to her husband like nobody's business. Isn't this that movie?
I don't know.
Well, you know, with the
Maybe.
strong lady, she's like, sit back with the kids. You know nothing, man, or something, some silly shit like that. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Maybe because I remember the dude was a drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I gotta do things myself. Strong, independent. You know, that whole thing.
Yeah. That's nice though.
It was nice, but just I just remember that. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. One of those Me Too. Godzilla got Me Too'd. Now he's got to sit in the back.
Oh no. The Monarch team follows Godzilla to Antarctica, where Jonah intends to free a three-headed titan codenamed Monster Zero. Oh, callback, Monster Zero. That's like
Monster
from
Nice Guy.
in the 1960s or something. There was a Monster Zero, which ended up being Ghidorah.
Thought it was Monster X.
No.
The badass ninja one.
No, Monster Zero is Ghidorah. Monster X. Oh, you're talking about the Power Rangers looking guy.
Yeah. Skeleton on the outside, man.
Oh, that's the really, really cool looking one.
Yeah. The bone monster.
Yeah. Totally different, but definitely cool. We got a Monster Zero, got a Monster X. So Monster Zero's in this movie. So Emma gets freed and wakes up Monster Zero with the Orga, who battles Godzilla and devours Graham and escapes. The team learns that Emma is working with a terrorist from a Monarch bunker in Boston. Emma contacts Monarch and argues that the Titans must be awakened in order to heal the Earth from the damages that humans have caused. Oh, so here's the plot. Okay. Emma awakens.
Damage.
What?
Are we talking pollution? Are we having a pollution discussion here?
I don't know. It's definitely some sort of something like that. Probably pollution.
Oh, God. Oh, again.
Here we go. Preachy. Emma awakens Rodan in Mexico. Monarch lures Rodan into fighting the approaching Monster Zero, but Monster Zero swiftly defeats Rodan before being ambushed by Godzilla, who severs his left head. During the fight, the Navy launches a prototype missile called the Oxygen Destroyer. Hey, Oxygen Destroyer back. Bigger
So
than
this is a
ever.
total reboot. They are
Ugh,
going back
yeah.
to the first one. This is the first one.
Yes, the Oxygen Destroyer. Yes.
Isn't this Stranger Things girl?
Yes, it is.
I knew it. I knew it.
She used their psychic powers to awaken Monster Zero,
Yeah, the Dima Godzilla organ.
Demigorgonzilla.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Trademark. Call.
That's going to be in the next campaign for sure.
Unaffected, Monster Zero regrows his lost head and awakens all the other dormant titans around the world, with Rodan submitting to his rule. Madison disowns Emma for a role in the destruction and loss of life caused by the awakened titans. Okay.
Yeah, the Rodan entrance from the volcano was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was like on fire and lava everywhere. It was pretty cool.
Yes, I recall that.
It was cool. And they were like flying and like fire was falling from the pterodactyl. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and they had that giant freaking V-wing ship of some sort. It was like the helicarrier.
Oh, yeah.
It's something going on.
Through mythological texts, Dr. Chen discovers that Monster Zero is King Ghidorah, a prehistoric alien seeking to terraform the Earth to his liking. So, okay, here we go. So King Ghidorah is an alien at this point, which he's been an alien in the past, but he's also had like two other upbringings.
But for sure, this is the remake, and he's an alien.
Well, actually, four now, because in the last movie, he was an interdimensional beast. That was
Yeah, but
new.
that's not an alien. That's like a spiritual conjuring of something. I don't know
Yeah, it was like a whole new upbringing.
exactly.
Mothra emerges from her cocoon and flies to Castle Bravo, Monarch's Bermuda base, to communicate with Godzilla, who is recuperating from the detonation in an ancient underwater city. Via submarine, the team locates Godzilla's lair, which is highly radioactive. They deduce it will take far too long for Godzilla to heal on his own and decide to detonate a nuclear warhead to speed up the process. Serizawa
Mm.
sacrifices himself by manually detonating the warhead, reviving Godzilla and increasing his power.
So we went from oxygen bomb, Godzilla's a bad guy, to like, well, we
Well,
need something to fight Ghidorah. Bomb
pretty
him,
much.
nuke
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, like when they discovered that Ghidorah was an alien, they somehow like realized like Godzilla would kill Ghidorah. So like, okay, let's wake up Godzilla. That's the logic.
Well, Ghidorah was like stepping on Godzilla's territory, so he kind of, was going to get his ass kicked. It was just a matter of time.
Huh.
You know,
Yeah. Emma
how many how many how many ants do you crush a day? But you got to go and talk to the guy who's standing in your bedroom.
wait, what?
They're not concerned with us ants. There's big monster battles. Me want to know.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And can we talk about the fact that they bombed Atlantis?
Oh yeah, they totally
Clearly,
did.
clearly Atlantis. They're like, fuck it, bomb them. No,
Not like
Godzilla's
10 minutes before
the
that, they were
guardian of
like, "Oh,
Atlantis.
ancient ruins never seen before," and then like a couple minutes later, we're gonna blow it all up.
Somebody take a picture, please. Take at least two pictures. Oh my god,
Somebody
nobody's
draw a
ever going to know
sketch,
about this.
draw a picture.
You need a Periscope this live stream it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers right here.
Emma realizes the destruction Ghidorah and the other Titans will bring to the world is much worse than anything that humans could inflict. But Jonah ignores her pleas to stop. Okay, wait a minute. Emma is the mom. So suddenly Emma is like, wait a minute. Maybe releasing a bunch of giant monsters is not a good idea.
Oh, you know what this is like?
Hmm.
This is like they're like, oh, we got a bunch of rats. We need to we need to unleash some snakes to get these rats. Now we got a snake problem. Oh no, we're gonna have to unleash some mongooses to get all these snakes. Oh my god, mongooses are 10,000 times worse than the snakes. Oh my god.
Oh man.
You know what? We need to release baboons to, you know,
How gonna kill a baboon? We need to
tigers.
bring a bunch of people in here to
Call Doc Antle.
catch the
We need
baboon.
we need some tigers in this pits.
Tiger.
Where's
Then
Low when you need him?
and then you need to bring like a bunch of people to get the tigers, and then how do you take out a bunch of people? Bunch of
You
rats.
just call the police at that point.
A bunch of
Okay, guys, seem to have gotten myself a tiger situation.
got me a tiger problem again.
I had a quarter for every time. And then everybody was given an AR-15.
There we go.
And life found a way.
There we go. That's how you.
Life finds a way.
It's just the thing that happens.
Anyway. So we're releasing baboons into the wild or something?
Yeah, so she releases all the baboons. Like, hold up. Too many baboons in this movie now.
We're gonna need to release Godzilla.
Oh, that's what it was. So she releases Godzilla to get all the baboons. Madison overhears this and steals the orca. Arriving at Fenway Park, Madison broadcasts a frequency that calms the Titans, but unwittingly attracts all of them to her location. Ghidorah lands in Boston to destroy the orca. Godzilla arrives with Monarch's assistance to engage him in battle. Mark leads a team to rescue Madison and escape the city after learning Godzilla's radiation levels are increasing and will lead to a thermonuclear explosion. Mothra arrives to help Godzilla, but is intercepted by Rodan when she defeats him, but is badly injured in the process.
So Rodan's still in the game? What happened?
Yeah, Rodan tried to kill Ghidorah. Ghidorah just smacked him. And then Rodan was like, okay, I'm teaming up with you.
All right. There's an unspoken bond, like they're guardians of the ancient earth, maybe Atlantean guardians of some sort.
Uh-oh. Atlantean?
Atlantean, alien, something.
There's something I tell you about Atlantean. We might have exploded the whole place.
Whoopsie.
Ghidorah overpowers Godzilla and prepares to kill him, but Mothra sacrifices herself, offers her energy to Godzilla, rapidly healing him. There we go. Mothra, this is like the 10th time Mothra sacrifices herself.
That's what she do.
That's just what Mothra does, I guess.
That's what he should do.
Mark, Emma, and Madison are reunited and activate the orca to lure Ghidorah away from Godzilla. Emma sacrifices herself to lead Ghidorah away. Wait, Emma sacrifices herself to lead Ghidorah away? Maybe the mom. I don't remember that. Giving Mark, Madison, and Monarch time to escape. Godzilla enters a newly empowered state and defeats Ghidorah with nuclear pulses. Oh yeah, I remember that part in theaters. That was like whenever you're watching like Power Rangers and then the Power Rangers go, oh, we need to power up.
Go, Power Rangers! The guitar. You're like, it's going down.
It was just like that, and it reminded me of when I watched that as like a 5-year-old, and I'd be like enthralled by it. The
You
same
get the
exact thing.
goosebumps and the arm hairs start to stand up. You're like, they're going super.
Yeah, it was just like that, and it was awesome.
You felt powerful along with them. Go, Godzilla, go!
Get him!
It's like, lend me your power.
Take my power. Do a soul bomb. What's called?
Yeah, it's a spirit bomb, even some sort of
spirit bomb. Some sort of
bomb of spirits.
Yes. Rodan and the other Titans converge on Godzilla and bow to him. Godzilla won. During the end credits, news clippings and Monarch files show that the Titans are helping to heal the planet and suspect a second Mothra egg has been discovered. And some Titans are converging on Skull Island. Ancient cave paintings of Godzilla and Kong in the battle are shown. In post-credits scene, Jonah and his forces purchase Godzilla's severed left head in Mexico.
What the fuck?
Whoa, okay, so the King Kong
scalping
thing.
Godzilla now?
No. The bad guy buys Ghidorah's severed left head in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, Ghidorah.
Why does he buy his head in Mexico? Or why did he buy his head?
It's like he wants his bones to strap metal to and mechanize.
Oh man, he's making a mecha Ghidorah.
Mecha Ghidorah. And then he summons it with a flute, but he has to wear a green suit in order to summon it.
Wait, I feel like there's you're talking about something.
The first season of Power Rangers.
Oh man,
The original Power Rangers, my dude.
it's been a
You're like, I
while.
only watched Turbo, so
I've only seen Dino
I only watch
Rangers.
Wild Force, you know.
I just skimmed them. I watched the first 2 minutes and then fast forward.
I watched it at 9x speed with the volume muted. Well, all right.
Okay, and that is the final movie that's out about Godzilla. Next up is Godzilla vs. Kong, which is 2021, but it ain't the future right now. So that movie we're gonna have to come back to later.
Probably gonna have to come back to it in another year because the coof,
Yes,
the
give
great
her.
coofening.
Yes, yes. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
it ain't coming back.
So there's actually some more movies.
That's all,
Oh,
folks.
okay. Hold up. If you scroll farther down, there's four more movies that are re-edited American adaptations. Huh.
So they're just reprints of their dubbed versions.
Yeah, they must just be dubbed, or maybe there's. Hmm, what's different? Nope, same exact thing, just dubbed. Cool.
Dub a dub.
So we are done with Godzilla. Do you have anything you'd like to say about Godzilla?
What are we looking at? 60 years of Godzilla?
This has been. The first movie was 1954. So that would be,
70 years of
yeah,
Godzilla?
yeah, about 70 years.
Well, I feel 70 years old after
Yeah,
reliving all these Godzilla movies.
man.
They released a Godzilla movie every 3 years consistently.
I mean, yeah, it seems like we'll never be rid of Godzilla. It'll just continuously be a thing forever.
Reboot and then reboot again, and then no, this is the true sequel, and then go into a 9-part saga. Well,
Yeah.
Godzilla's cool as hell. The one of the OG kaiju's. But there's tons of like offshoot movies that are, you know, not Godzilla. They're like the sub monsters. Like that one crossover episode wasn't the
Yeah,
only
with the
crossover.
snake, the big snake thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm curious about that.
Well, they're probably consistently goofy.
Yeah, trying to find if there's like a thing that just says all of the monster movies.
Somebody please give me the answers.
Kaiju. Okay. Kaiju films. Okay. So there's kaiju films, right? Hmm. Oh man, there's a ton of kaiju films. Okay. The first one's called The Lost World, came out in 1925.
What are those? Those. All right, I can dig
Wow.
it.
The Lost World. Wait a minute, is that? Oh yeah, because Jurassic Park 2 was called The Lost World.
Yeah.
Is this something?
That's why I sung the theme song.
Right. I meow
I'm just too clever.
meow.
Just too clever. Clever girl.
I
There we go, the references.
can't. I just keep missing them. Okay, but it has nothing to do with Jurassic Park. It has a lot to do with a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Jurassic Park.
Well, I thought Jurassic Park would just be like a remake of it or
A
something.
tie-in with this random Godzilla movie now.
Oh man, there's so many. Oh man.
I'll see y'all next week when we do all the kaijus.
You got the Lost World. There's King Kongs. There's the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. Then there's all the Godzillas. There's a bunch of like giant monster movies like Half Human Tarantula, Praying Mantis, Kronos, Destroyer of the Universe. That one's kind of interesting. What is that?
You know, it's Kronos. Destroy the universe.
A huge
Everybody knows
blinking
him.
flying object from deep space emits a glowing ball of energy, which races to Earth. Huh. And then there's a scorpion one. There's a reptilian one. Oh, Mothra. Okay, so all the monsters get their own movies from Godzilla. There's a
Very
Frankenstein movie.
unique. Godzilla Cinematic Universe.
There's Gamera, the giant monster, and then there's a bunch of Gamera movies. Who is Gamera?
You know, Gamera.
Okay, Gamera is just another completely different monster. Oh, nope, he's in the Godzilla universe. Huh. Okay. Oh, and then the Ultra series, so Ultraman. There's just as many Ultramans as there is Godzilla movies.
Yeah, I've only seen a few Ultramans.
There's, I've
Nothing
never
to
seen
write
an
home about.
Ultraman. There's more King Kongs. There's Queen Kong. Okay.
Aw, strong, independent Kong. Womon.
There's a ton of monster movies. There's Mothra reboots. Um, the Cloververse is considered monster movies. Huh.
Didn't we talk about Cloverfield?
I probably so.
I'm like, bro, I can't even remember what we've done.
I don't know. I probably so because I like Cloverfield. I like the Cloverfield Lane movie,
Well, that. Oh wait, there's the one where they're in space.
the Paradox one.
Yeah, that one, like the monster, like is so tall it comes out of the damn clouds.
Yeah, it's pretty up there. It's at least 10 feet tall.
Minimum 12 feet tall.
All right. So, anything else to say about Godzilla?
Matthew Frederick Godzilla for life.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Pew, 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 pew. Exactly. Now you're
Okay.
getting it.
This has been Learning the Burner on Godzilla. I'm Garrett,
And this is Neville.
and we'll see you later. Bye.